Hey, what's up? Thanks, folks, for catching the live stream. I'm switching it up this time. Doing some YouTube streaming and testing out the setup over on this side of things. So you all can let me know if my audio is too loud. Let me cut this down a bit. But yeah, I hope everyone is getting ready to, at least in the US anyway, is getting ready for a good weekend, a nice long break. I know that I'm gonna try to take a good break this weekend and fiddle around some things. Hopefully, not be on the computer, but we'll see. But yeah, this if you follow me on Twitter, which if you don't follow me on Twitter, Brandon T Roberts, go ahead and hit that button. But yeah, I've been tweeting about the GitHub Copilot and got an invite. Maybe somebody saw me, or because I tweeted about it and I did a live stream on Twitch with I was poking jabs at the Copilot program because they hadn't got an invite yet, and next thing you know, it pops up in my inbox. So I got it installed and running. Hey Michael, how's it going? How are you? Thanks for coming through. So I got it installed and I tinkered around with it some, not too much, because I wanted to actually, do some of it live and see, kind of get a feel for what it does and how much it does. Because I've seen a few videos and things about it, so I'm here to see more and learn more about it and see how much it can do. So with that, we'll switch over to some code here, and I'll show you, at least you can at least see, so I'm not just making it up. You can see the GitHub Copilot there installed in my extensions, and they send you like a special link where you have to like sign in with your GitHub account to do it. So and what I wanted to do is take and see about building an app with NgRx with it, see how far I can get. Let's see if it'll give me some suggestions or any hints as far as building that. And I might try to spin up a server in Express or maybe NestJS framework and see if that'll work also. But if you don't know what the GitHub pilot is, close that. It is the new thing they just launched where your AI pair programmer. We know how much we love to do pair programming, so we'll see how much it says more than autocomplete. Skip the docs. Now that's interesting that they put that in there about skipping the docs and just go to getting stuff done. So yeah, we'll see what we can get into, how much context it has, maybe even in the Angular space. So peer programming. Pair programming, much prefer Apple. I see what you did there, Mike. Did I say peer? I meant pair. Peer. Potatoes. I guess that's how it goes. Yeah, me too, Michael. See how it works with those, and that's what we'll get into here first. And see something simple, then we'll kind of start up from there. So let's open up the terminal here. Just on a different port. Yeah, I got you, Mike. No worries. All in fun in the chat, and I'm here for it. So I will say that I will not be doing this. I'm gonna poke fun. I will not be doing this using Vim, just because I still have to learn that. So, and nobody wants to see my productivity go down the drain instantly. It may go down the drain anyway, but we'll see. Okay, so let's open up. Let me open up another terminal, and I'm gonna add some NgRx packages for later. Store, component store, and effects. If I don't, yes, it will know how to install those things for me. Can you share the timeline from when you requested to get approved for the preview? I think, I want to say it was a day or two, because they just launched it this week, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, of course, they had other people using it prior to making it the invites available and things. But I think from the time that I requested the invite, it was at least a day or two before. So I think I requested the invite on Wednesday, and I did the stream about it, the stream and tweets and stuff on Thursday, and then later on that day I got the invite about it. So not too long, and I've seen other people get the invite also, who had just pretty much recently just signed up also. So it doesn't seem like the wait is too long, from what I could tell. Okay, let's let this compiler do its thing, NgCc do its thing, and of course we're running Angular, because that's what we do. And of course this isn't specific to Angular, but I'm an Angular person, so so let's see. No, it's not going to generate anything for me, and I don't have routing in here, so maybe we can start with that. So let's see, let me generate a component. Generate a component, to-dos. Okay, so I got a to-dos component there, and let's see. I have to write comments with, okay, so it's already hinting at me what I should do. Let's see, import router module from Angular to router from, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. Import routing module. Import Angular router module. Okay, so it gave me that. Tab to accept. Okay. Imports. So you're telling me my job is safe? Yeah, I think so. Oh, wait a minute. Guess I can just accept that, huh? Yes, I think your job is safe, Mike. Oh man, it's giving me redirect to-dos, and I didn't even type that. That's okay. Path to-do component. So that worked. So let's open up a browser preview over here. Post 4201. Okay, so opens up my app here. So let's see if I save. To-dos. Okay, so I still have the main stuff in here. So let's just delete all of this. I guess I can just type comments in here. Add router outlet. Or how would I do this? Sorry, I'm up here typing comments that don't work in HTML. Does it know how to do this? Add router outlet component. Ooh, who knows what that is? Okay, so let's save. Okay, now we got to-dos works. Interesting. Okay, so let's go in here. To-dos works. So I don't know where you have to like define what I want to do. Declare to-dos variable as an array. Oof. Okay. So that works. To-dos. Can I? Okay, let's try something weird. Add 5 random to-dos objects. Learn Angular. Okay. I don't know what it's doing, but you know what? I'm gonna roll with it. Learn TypeScript, build something awesome. Hey, Copilot is doing the driving, so I'm just here along for the ride. Okay, so what are we doing here? List to-dos using an unordered list and an ng. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but okay, it's pretty trippy. Okay, so y'all are seeing me type this right. I'm not like doing autocomplete with magic hands here. I'm actually just typing, thinking what I want it to do, and then it's filling in the gaps. And I haven't used this before, by the way. I'm just taking it for a spin here. Um, so let's see. Let's try this one. Create to-dos observable property. Okay, observable of any. Can I just continue to type this here? Set property to empty observable array. Okay, so it created a to-dos observable instead of what I was thinking was of just that to-dos. Well, not exactly this, but I think you can see where I was kind of going with this to-dos dollar. It even put the dollar in there and everything, so it did not auto import the observable import though. So let's see, will it update code for me? List, keep typing bad comments here. List observable to-dos G4. Okay, so it's still picking the old. Let's see if I update my comment, will it figure it out? Okay, so it, oops, did figure it out. To-do.text, close that. I don't even know if that was what was in the component here. Learn Angular, learn TypeScript, build something awesome. So that did work as expected. I wonder if I'm supposed to just leave the comments in here. Okay, let's keep rolling. Let's see. I got browser module in here. Let's add something else. Import reactive forms module. Okay, it didn't give me the right one. Close. Let's try it again. Reactive forms module. There it is. Reactive forms module. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Add input with form control. Ng model. To-dos. User input and convert it to to-do item. Code for forms. Code for forms, maybe. Yeah, maybe. So let's see. Form control. Item. See that item's not defined, so I'll come in here and declare item with new instance. Now, granted, I probably could have typed this out, but form control. Create an array of form controls. Item property. I don't know what it's doing now. Item equals new form control. Okay. Type in all caps. Yell at the Copilot. Add button with submit type. Click add item. If not satisfied with the default suggestion, it's possible to cycle through a list with shift enter. Okay. So let's try that. Oops. Shift enter. Or is it shift tab? Okay, maybe I'm typing in the wrong one. Let me go back to here. Skip to docs, convert comments to code. Memoization. What does that one say? Okay. Protecting originality, availability. Okay, so what I want to do is give this a reference to do oh no, actually I just want to do item.value here. Let's see. Yikes. So I typed in, I didn't even type anything, and it gave me add new to do object to to-dos array with the random ID generator, the item.value, completed false, and reset the control. So I don't even have to do this. Let's do a save all here. Add item. Test item. Another one. Okay. So let's add a button. Remove item to do. Yes. How did you know? Remove item. Do stop splice equals 1. Let's close that. Test item. Remove. Oh. It did not remove the one I was expecting. To do. Okay. Where are you over here? Splice index. Oh, okay. It gave me let's index. It gave me the whole to do instead of, I guess, the index of the to do. Another test. Add, remove. Oh, okay, that one didn't work either. So maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Index. I equals index. I'm not doing any thinking, so it's doing the thinking for me. Okay. Okay, so that's index 0. Another one. Here you go. Welcome. So all that looks well and good. Okay, so let's commit this. Add to-dos. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Add to-dos. List there. Let's update the title here so people see to-dos works. Copilot to-dos. Should have wrapped this in H2. If this thing could figure out how to write CSS for me, that'd be great. But just for kicks, let's try it and see what it does. Style. Style to-dos. List. Unordered list. List style none. Padding 0, margin 0. Let's see what that does. Okay, it did something. See, with blue background. I don't know. Background color. Let's see what else it fills in. Let's go for the one that, oops. Style to-dos, enter to-dos, items. Maybe give aesthetic or beautiful in the comment. Okay, let's see. Style. I don't know if I have to say style. Make to-dos list. Beautiful. Okay, it's doing something. That didn't seem like nearly enough. I broke it. Round to-dos, list item, corners. I can just come back in here with some padding. Pull it. Okay, 5 pixels. That doesn't look too great. But it's working though. Yeah, I don't know about productivity, but it is fun. The part about, at least the part about it, is that if I'm stuck, I can just like kind of type out what I'm thinking, and maybe it'll give me some clues or hints on how to do it, like it says, instead of having to go dig through docs and things. So okay, so let's see how quickly we can add some NgRx to this. Import store module, NgRx Store, store module.forRoot. Let's create todos.reducer. Let's see. Create NgRx todos reducer. Port. Yeah, I don't have a to-do model. Find use interface. Find initial state. Find to-dos reducer. Okay, so it just gave me a reducer, and it doesn't know how to using create reducer. Okay, let me expand this a little bit. Can you check hovering on a suggestion? Yeah, let's try it. Okay, so next is alt and bracket. T is previous. Okay. So let's see. This one. Where's my alt? previous. I guess that's my only one there. Action.todos. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily know add on handler or reducer action. Okay, so it's trying to use the action type. Instead of what I wanted to do is on, okay, well, I guess okay, it's doing what it knows to do because I haven't defined any actions yet. So todos.actions, define todos actions using create action. Okay, it's using Redux action. Using NgRx create action. Does it know what that is? Define load todos using NgRx create. Okay, export const. Enter equals create. Okay, so it doesn't know too much about NgRx things just yet. Export const, remove todos page, remove to do. So it did figure that out. So let's see, we can probably roll with that. On import todos action. Got that from. For all actions from todos. That works. Todos actions dot enter. Reducer. Okay, that shouldn't be an object there. Thanks for trying this out. Control plus enter will take you to the list of suggestions. Okay, that was one thing I didn't add. Enter. Define to-do interface. Just do this to-dos. And then I don't need this one just yet. Okay, so I think I at least have enough here for my to-dos reducer. And okay, I need a way, do need a way to select these. Add selector for to-dos. Get to-dos, that works. Did not define a reducer key also. Add use reducer key. Oops. Next. Okay, that one is actually the one I want. Okay, let's go in here and make to-dos. Was it to-dos key or yeah, to-dos key. What I should have done was this to-dos key. To-dos reducer. Okay, let's see where we are. We should still be in here. Let's see, inject store NgRx store. Maybe it doesn't know what to do there yet. So import store from check store. Okay, let's see if we can update this to select. Yeah, I don't know how this one's gonna work. Select store, select dues from store. Select. Okay. Store.select map to dues. To dues. What did it name it in here? Get to dues. Okay, no to-dos. And it's probably because this one select to-dos state. No, that's not what I want. Use equals create selector. Feature selector. To-dos. And this one should be get to-dos. Okay, knew what to do that time. Create selector, is it using the right one? Okay, so select to-do. To-do state. And state.todos. Okay, and then we're back. So to-dos actions. Okay, I'm not doing anything with the remove yet, so let's see. We can add one for that. I maybe should have chose something that I don't know how to do by muscle memory at this point. Remove to do. Okay. Let's roll with it. Okay, so on remove to do, which is an action I had in here. It's going to take the state.todos and find it by the ID. So let's give this one some props. Okay, ID equals number. So this one, ID. So dispatch action to remove to do. Dispatch action, this would be what? Remove to do. ID. Let's change this back to do. So dispatch remove to do, and it will filter out by that ID if all that is correct. Okay, let's try it. And nothing. So what's missing? Remove to do. Hovering on the suggestion and selecting the last option. Okay. State.todos filter T action. And make sure all my things are saved here. That may be what it was. Nope, Still nothing. Remove item. Oh, I know what it is. I need to pass the to do in here because I was passing the ID before. There it is. So it still required me to think somewhat to be able to do that. So that's cool. So I went from just cranking out Angular code from somewhere. Okay, why does it keep coming up over there? Angular code from over there. It wrote half of it for me, which of course to-dos has been done to death. So I'm pretty sure there's no shortage of examples there. So let's commit this. NgRx to-dos. Okay, so let's try something a little different. I'm gonna add nest. And while that's installing, let's close some of these things. Failed to compile. Oh, yeah. Yes, compile. Finish compiling the things. Oh, what happened here? Okay, maybe that's just a language service thing. Come on, finish compiling. Sure, still running good there. Okay. Okay, let's generate a narwhal nest app called API. And I really just want to see if like I know it'll give me, you know, something out of the box here, but I want to check and see what the Copilot will give me if I didn't have this to start with. Or maybe it can do something simple like add cores, so cores wouldn't get in my way. I didn't try doing any effects or anything like that, so that would be another thing to try. But I think we've seen that it can get you a good bit of the ways there with even generating NgRx bits. So this is still churning on install here. Let's see. Let's delete all of this and see if set up NestJS Express server. Did not know how to do that. Okay. No, I don't want Express. Let's see what else is in here next. I don't even know what that is. Set up NestJS server. Framework server. No, it doesn't know what to do there. Okay, let's try something a little lower hanging fruit here. So we already have the logger here. global API free prefix, enable cores. Okay, so I know how to do that. So what about setup web socket? Logger, enable WebSocket. That's not an option. Okay, let's try that again and see if there are any other suggestions. Use WebSocket, enable WebSocket, use WebSocket. Okay, so not much help there. So let's see what it would be looking for. NestJS WebSocket. Okay, so this is all the server side stuff. What about the exception filters, working example. Okay, so that's a gateway. Events module. Okay, so that's just setting up. That does not help me much there. But let's see if a to-dos .controller. Yes, maybe it has more context here. Add to-dos NestJS controller. Okay, now it's trying to give me Angular things, Angular imports. To-dos controller. Create to-dos controller class. Nothing. Okay, so if I wanted to do this, I would import injectable from NestJS. Okay. Okay, so I did at least do that. Async get. Okay, so it gave me it gave me something similar to what the other to-dos gave me in Angular. Use NestJS, learn Angular, build something awesome. That seems ironically the same as what was there before. So let's do a quick search here. GitHub. Use NestJS. Learn. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, Fastify. Angular, use NestJS, learn Angular, build something awesome. I really just wanted to see if it was going to go out and if Google could find some sample app that has that in there, has that phrase in there, because it gave me pretty much the exact same thing that was in here, except NestJS, instead of NestJS, it was learn Angular. Okay, it was learn Angular, learn TypeScript, build something awesome. And this one was use NestJS, learn Angular, build something awesome. So interesting. But I could just copy those into here, and I would have, or because I'd have to like wire up the controller in here. Add to do ID controller. Okay, what does it say? Cannot find module to do. Oh, okay. Okay, so it just picked one out of thin air instead of actually trying to import the one that I had, which is not terrible, but it could slow you down if you're expecting it to do like the autocomplete for VS Code. So what do you think, chat? If you're still out there, what do you think about how it's kind of figuring out and giving me hints about what else it should do, or the places where it kind of tripped up at, or anything else I should try before calling this one a wrap? Oh, that was another thing I didn't do, the get. Oh, this probably wouldn't have worked. Get. I don't want geolocation, I want to get. I don't want that either. Get. Okay, so that should have just come from here. So it's almost as like it's trying to guess too much instead of just leaning on some of the things that VS Code does. So that's kind of like trampling on each other. Let's see, NxServe. Try selecting the last option on hovering. Okay. Let's see. Where should I try that? On the somewhere where it gave me a hint? Because that one was Open Copilot. Okay, I see what you mean. So synthesizing 10 solutions. Duplicates hidden. So to-dos controller, to-do service. Okay, all these look pretty similar. So expand that some so you can see that on this side over here. Module, app module, to-do controller. Yeah, it doesn't seem like any of these would have actually given me what I would have wanted, as opposed to just typing in the path to the local to-dos controller. If that's what you're looking at, Enigma. That's probably what you were trying to point me at before, so. Yeah, if I was trying to just let it do the whole thing, it seemed like that would have worked better. But trying to rely on Copilot for that seemed to be a little slower, which it's not gonna take the place, but so let's see if we can serve. Oh, I don't want to serve my app. I want to serve API. Yeah, no problem. So let's see. Okay, so I'm missing something here. Probably just a nest. The valid controller has been detected. Missing a controller decorator. Okay, I got app controller. Oh, I'm doing the. I guess this is not a service. This should be controller. I think that was my bad on that one. Oh, just import it. Controller. Okay, let's see if that fixes the build there. 3333 is already in use. Okay. 34. It's already in use. What about 3335? There you go. I think I did miss one part in here in the to-dos controller. Just want to have to-dos here. So we got localhost. Can't help me in the browser though, that's for sure. API to-dos. Use NestJS, learn Angular, build something awesome. Sounds like a plan. You know, I'd say that I like where it's going. I mean, of course, there were some hiccups along the way. There wasn't any hiccups in as far as like the speed of it and everything. It was more or less just the some of the suggestions it doesn't know enough about yet, but I'm pretty sure if I used it more and typed in those particular things enough times, like this part here, it didn't know what to do with any of that. So let's see, let's try create nest factory module. No, instead of just trying to do bootstrap there. So I don't know what's going on there. Let's go back there. Cool, I think that's a good place to wrap up there. I'll definitely have to use this some more and see, maybe it'll, I'll get more muscle memory out of it, and then it'll be able to give me more suggestions quicker that can kind of speed up the workflow. Like I said, it definitely helps for things that I am just kind of thinking through, that I maybe don't have a clear idea yet about. So I have to, like I said, I have to play around with it some more. But it wouldn't, like I said, it wouldn't be much to connect the API server to this. So I'll push this up in the GitHub. I'll push this up on a GitHub repo and maybe link the video there if anybody else wants to go back and watch it and see what we did. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, I got my invite pretty quick. Hopefully more invites will go out soon and everybody else can start feeding the machine feeding the machine with your thoughts or something like that, and give you valid code to speed up and pair program with you. I'm gonna have to try something a little more difficult next time to challenge the machine even more. But like I said, I like where it's going. It's pretty cool. and we'll see how it ends up, or how it continues to evolve at least. So we'll bring this back up here to the top. But yeah, if you haven't already, definitely check that out, copilotgithub.com. If you've been here long enough, you probably subscribe to the channel, but if you haven't, please hit that button and we'll do some more stuff here. Yeah, thanks for the subscribe there, Enigma. I'll definitely be trying to do some more videos here, do some more live streams and videos around. If you haven't noticed already, do Angular and NgRx content, so be looking to do more around that. And with that, I hope everyone has a good rest of the day, good weekend, and I'll see you all next time.